Bang, 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 bang. Hey man, we back, man. We right back like we never left, man. I told y'all I was gonna come right back with the stream yard. I should have started it off as a stream yard. Now, this is what we gonna do, man. We gonna talk about these fantasy fights. We not gonna jump this. We not gonna jump the subject because this is Sunday. You know, we got to do Sunday dinner. We got the smoke show lined up for y'all later on after that. So y'all just stay calm, man. We only chopping it up about this $1 billion card, man. We got Bud versus Boots as the headliner. We got Benavidez and Canelo co-main event. We got Bam and Inouye. We got Tank and Shakur, and we got Abdullah and Kid Austin. No. We got Shakur and Andy Cruz, and we got Kid Austin and Abdullah Mason opening up the card. Man, y'all pull up, man. Hit that like button on the way in, on the way out. Gabriel, Grills, Sabel, salute. Salute Benavidez and Better Be Up. Benavidez already fighting Canelo. See, look. I'm finna let y'all up in a second. But but y'all check it out. This is a $1 billion card we building. We building a nice card. So we got Abdullah Mason and Kid Austin starting the card off. We got Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz after that. We got Shakur and Tank after that. I think I'm gonna switch it from Shakur and Tank. I'm gonna swap that out with the Bam and Inouye fight. So I'm gonna put Bam and Inouye after that. We're gonna put Shakur and Tank after that. We're gonna put Benavidez and Benavidez and Canelo after that. And then the main event gonna be Bud and Boots. For sure. Keyshawn and Andy, yeah, for sure. They on there. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna wait for all the players to pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can pull up, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? All the people that helped me build this card, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull on up. But yeah, we streaming early today, man. You know what I'm saying? We stream y'all it early today. Like I say, for those of y'all who just tuning in, I developed a little cough after I stopped vaping and shit. You feel me? Like, so, y'all gotta excuse me, man. Faustin and Navarrete. Nah, that's not going on this card. I like that fight. I love that fight. If that fight is finna happen too, I would love to see that fight. But that's not going on this card. I like that fight though. I like that fight. We're gonna talk about this card. You feel me? Hey, yeah, but Faustin and Navarrete, and plus I want to see Navarrete fight like a pure boxer and see how he handles, you know what I'm saying? How he handles that. You know what I'm saying? Espinoza and Navarrete, I like that too, Osiris. For sure. I like that too. I'm rocking with that. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm just waiting on my fellas to pull back up, man. Y'all pull back up, man, so we can get into this card, man. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Yeah, man. Gotta get ready for dinner and the smoke show. You feel me? Gotta get ready for dinner and the smoke show. Hold on. I got y'all. Don't trip. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Now remember. Oh, tonight I got over tire. I definitely got over tire. What time that fight come on anyway? Here before everything, great brother. One step at a time. Hey man, no bullshit, man. I appreciate that, man. For real. For real. J Day, what's up with it, baby?
Bang, what's going on, man? Morning, top of the morning, man.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the
The
morning,
Bad
man. We good.
Podcast, man. Shout out to GHB TV. Shout out to Bang. Shout out to Clip. Shout out to Foreign. Shout out to
Salute.
EA. Shout out to y'all niggas, man. On some real shit, man.
Salute, man. Salute. For sure.
Clip, what it
My
do?
nigga Clizzy.
up, fellas?
How you feeling, my guy?
Shit, I'm cool. How y'all?
Man, we
Chilling,
good, man.
man.
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good. I can't call it, bro.
That's what's up. You off work, huh?
Yeah, I'm just chilling at the crib.
Right. All right, so listen. Listen. Hey Jay, cut your background off, like your TV or something. All right, we good. All right, so listen. All right, we got what's up with it, Cyrus?
What's up? What's up?
All right, so listen. We got the main event, Bud and Boots, Canelo and Benavidez. We got Keyshawn. We got Shakur and we got Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur versus Tank. We got Keyshawn versus Andy. We got Bam versus Inouye. Then we
Mm-hmm.
got Keyshawn versus Andy. We got
Abdullah and Schofield.
yeah, but that's gonna open it up. Abdullah,
Okay.
Abdullah and Schofield gonna open it up. Keyshawn and Andy Cruz,
You had
Inouye and Bam,
Wilder and
Tank and
AJ.
Shakur, Benavidez and Canelo, and then we got Bud and Boots as the main event. How we going? How we calling Abdullah Mason and Shakur? Abdullah Mason and Schofield. I'm sorry, Abdullah Mason and Schofield.
We still putting Wilder and AJ on this card?
No, Wilder and AJ is the main event of the prelims. This is what they said. The
Okay.
the 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 prelims is supposed to be Wilder and AJ. Or do y'all think we need to swap them out with Abdullah and Schofield?
Well, you did say Scooter Davis and Herrera.
Yeah, but that's on the undercard. I mean,
Okay.
that's on the prelims too.
I
You
think we
feel
should
me?
keep it just how we got it before this shit
All right.
start getting confusing and
Right,
complicated.
right, right, right.
Bro, I low key got this shit written down, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
You say what now?
I said I low key got this shit written down, trying to figure this shit out and keep up with this shit.
All right. So listen. So Jay, you first. How we calling Schofield versus Abdullah?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with Kid, bro.
You going with Kid Austin?
I'm going with Kid
Tell me
Austin,
why.
bro.
You
I
gotta tell me
I
why.
I see Abdullah got dropped before. I think Kid got that power, and if it goes out in a bang session, like just a rumble, I got Kid
Right,
winning. I got Kid winning. When Abdullah fought Sam Noakes, I think Abdullah want to show people he's more than just a boxer, and that's gonna fall in the hands of Kid Austin because he just want to rumble with you. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But
right,
when I saw him fight Tevin Farmer, I'm like, damn, like if he catch you, he could put you down. You get what I'm
right,
saying? And
right.
I expected Abdullah to just box Sam Noakes, and in this corner, his dad was like, bro, just stay on the outside and box him, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to show
Right.
people another element, and I feel like that's gonna play into the hands of Kid Austin, because Kid Austin, even though his dad be making him go missing sometimes, he young, he got that power. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Kid. I'm rolling with Kid.
I got you. Cyrus, how you calling that?
Man, I got Abdullah in that fight, bro. So Schofield been
Okay.
dropped before too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And so they've already sparred, so they also know each other. So they won't be going into the ring like brand new. And off the experience they done had with each other, based on what we've seen, Abdullah been smoking Kid. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? And in that Tevin Farmer fight, they knew each other going into the fight. I always thought Tevin had a little too much confidence going into that fight, like he just knew he was going to win. And then they got in the ring, and then Schofield turned it up on him, and he didn't expect that. You know, he got that knockout. But them going
Right.
head to head, I've already seen them like in sparring. Like Abdullah got the best of him. Abdullah got like a real fight under his belt. He got a Sam Noakes 12 rounds under his belt. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like Schofield ain't got that kind of experience. And I think with all that put together, Abdullah takes that shit. Man, he might stop him.
I can dig it. I understand what all y'all saying. Clip, how you feeling? Salute to Claymore Rain, man. My
I,
guy.
I got Abdullah stopping Kid Austin.
Ooh, we
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
early, late. We talking schooling. What we
I'm talking
talking?
probably like, after sometime after 7, between like 7 and 10.
I can dig it. I can
You know what I'm
dig it.
saying? I definitely see him schooling him. He got a better jab, like Trill Scott in the chat said. He got a more polished game. Kid like to lunge in with shots a lot. He
Yep.
gonna run into something. I got
Yep.
Abdullah. Yeah, I got Abdullah sparking him, like
I
putting
agree
him
with
like putting him down, putting him out.
I can
I see a
dig that.
couple
I can
people
dig that.
agreeing. Yeah, I
you. Yeah, I
see a
agree
couple
with that
people
shit.
agreeing. Yeah, Nation stoppage for sure.
Hmm. I
I
like
can
that.
dig that. Chicky. Before I get my take, I need to get everybody take, man. How you feeling about this? Top of the morning to you too.
Morning, y'all. Man, I probably taking Kid. I think Kid is very underrated.
Yeah. Like but I'm saying like when you say you got kid, like what does he do? He outboxes Mason, he stops Mason, he beat him in a submission. Like what kind of fight we talking about?
I think he stops Mason.
Early, late.
I could see it. I could see it a knockdown early, but I could see him stopping him late.
Okay, okay. All right, so listen, this is my opinion, right? I think Abdullah beats Kid Austin. I think he stops him. Because like how y'all say, y'all seen Abdullah Mason get dropped before. I seen Kid Austin get dropped before. You know what I'm saying? I think as far as skills and wherewithal and understanding of the sport, I think all that goes to Abdullah's corner. We saw him get reckless and get dropped before, but I think that was a learning curve. I think the Sam Noakes has definitely prepared uh Abdullah Mason for power punchers, boxers, sluggers. I think that fight prepared him for everything. You feel me? So I'm rocking with Abdullah Mason in that fight. I'm not mad at nobody's opinion on how they feel. You feel me? I just want niggas to get their shit off. You feel me? But I got Abdullah in that fight. I got Abdullah in that fight. Um, I like what
Yeah, I
Claymore
feel
Rain is
that.
saying.
Yeah, I
Right,
definitely.
right, right. Now talk about it. Let me. My bad.
Nah, yeah, I think you do got a point. The only way I could see Kid winning that fight is if Abdullah take the same approach that he did in the nose fight. If he stick to boxing, he'll probably get Kid. But I don't know. He got to be disciplined enough not to make it a fight.
Right, 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 right.
And Ben, you
Uh,
gotta think too, Ben. Just like how Lamont and Hank sparred each other back in the day, they both know each other too. You feel me? So Abdullah
right.
and Kid, they already know how each other is. So I agree. I could see it going either way, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like if it goes into a rumble in the middle of the ring, I got Kid winning, bro.
Yeah,
You sure?
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me see who we got on here. Double. What they say? Double dose.
Yeah, double deuce. Hey, so but I be bounce back 22 on the joint. But listen,
Oh, okay, okay. Salute, salute.
I be peeping like little nuances in the way of how people be moving, right?
Right.
So when one of my homies asked me like, "Yo, who you got in this To versus Shakur fight?" I was like, "I got Shakur because he won't take a fight with somebody that he feel like he can't win. If he don't feel like he don't know he can win that fight, he ain't taking it." To would challenge himself
Hold
and
on.
like
Wait, 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 wait,
he
wait, 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 wait. I don't mean to cut you off,
no,
but
cook.
we gotta stick to the script. We
No,
only on this. Okay, you
I get
get
what
to your
you.
point. I got you.
Yeah, I'm
I got
getting
you.
to
I
my
got you.
point. So
I got you.
the point that I was making, like Tio would challenge himself. He would like challenge a Boots or somebody like that. He would go into a fight with him being the underdog. You know what I'm saying? He's
Right,
that type of guy. So once that fight was confirmed, immediately I'm like, Shakur's gonna win because he wouldn't take the fight if he wouldn't win.
right.
Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield. What I know about Floyd Schofield, if that fight ain't like if that fight ain't official, he won't win it. He ain't taking it.
I can dig it. I
You
can
get
dig
what
it.
I'm saying?
No real challenges.
He ain't gonna take that challenge. So for him avoiding that Abdullah fight, that tells me that Abdullah would beat him right now. You get what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right. I can dig
That's
it.
how I.
And his daddy know better. His daddy seen that shit. He already seen that
That's
movie.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
His daddy
It's gonna
seen
be
that movie.
strategic maneuvering. He not gonna take the fight because he won't win it right now. You get what I'm saying?
But how
Right,
Maybe
can
down
right.
we?
the line. Maybe
But
down
it,
the
but it,
line.
how can we say that when Tevin and kids fought, everybody had Tevin winning?
Exactly.
Everybody, but
Man,
the Schofields didn't have them. The Schofields knew they could win the fight. That's why they took it. You get what I'm saying? If they thought they could win that other fight, they would have took it. They would have took the fight.
And they knew Tevin. They had a relationship with
They
Tevin.
knew they could win that fight. That's why they took it. Not with the, you know what I'm saying? Not that the people thought that Tevin was more experienced. That team right there, they like, nah, we got this fight. We're gonna take
and
it.
Also,
then
we
wasn't
can't.
Tevin
Go ahead,
coming
Bam.
off of 2 losses?
Close losses. Like really, like three, but it was close. The two Zepedas and the Mortaya, but that was
Right,
all close.
He was
But
coming
when
off of
we,
3
but
right,
losses.
yeah, but that's
right.
what I
He
just
coming
said.
off
But
right.
when we
Right.
talking about what can happen in the fight, we can't go based off of what he did to Tevin. People running, people. How often do people just running the shots like that and get put out? You got to look at the sample size of everything else you've seen from Schofield. Yeah, that was a nice quick performance. He ran him into a shot and put him out. But that's not. You can't use that as a barometer for what he's gonna do for Mason. You got to keep that in mind and know if he do catch somebody slipping, he can put him out.
Yeah,
But you
because
got to look at what both of them do well, what both of them do bad, and then put the best of this guy versus the best of this guy and figure out how those styles match up and what could potentially happen from that. We can't just look at, oh, well, he hit him, ran him into a shot, and Abdullah this and that. Like, if we look at the styles and we really watch both of their fights, who really tries to force fights more? It's definitely not Abdullah.
Facts,
and the
facts.
Schofields have a relationship with Tevin Farmer, man. So it's not like they just went in with their own game plan and it's just like you know what I'm saying? It's like they already knew what to do, like going into the fight, as opposed to just fighting him off of just like, I don't know this dude at all. So that play a factor into it. Like Tevin Farmer looked like he just had it. He was walking in like showing up, I think at press conferences, like with his wife beater on and shit, like chilling.
Time to get paid.
You know what I'm saying? He
Time to
thought he
get
had this
paid.
in the bag.
I
He
can
thought
dig
he
it.
knew
I can dig
Austin.
it.
Yeah, because we see this type of stuff that give Kid Austin problems. So he figured his style was tailor made for him. Like I said, he didn't account on running into that shot. Had he not ran into that
Right,
shot, it would have probably looked a little different. We don't know what the fight would have played out like if it would have got to go to full duration.
Yeah, he probably even
right.
expect the kid to actually try to hurt him. Thought they were just gonna fight a
Nigga,
little
they
bit
they
and
boxing.
box.
You should
You know what I'm
expect
saying?
anybody across. You should expect anybody across the ring from you to try to hurt you.
That's
Facts,
right.
facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah. You got to prepare for everybody the same as far as like you got to have the same mentality for every fight. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Mhm.
But nah, I definitely dig it though. All right, all right, all right. So moving along.
Hold
We
on,
got
Bang.
talk to me. My bad. Talk to me.
Before you move along, I got that. That was the mental part of it, like from the aspect of the strategy part. Now, if I'm looking at it from the real fight, the actual fight in the ring, we seen Floyd Schofield basically fatigued with in the round round 10 against Renee.
Right,
But Abdullah answered the questions about, the chin and the stamina with the Sam Noakes fight. You get what I'm saying? So if
right.
I'm leaning towards anybody, it's going that way. I think that Floyd Schofield will fizzle out before Mason would. And I think Mason would probably get the stoppage like 10 or 11.
Late in the fight. And it's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah.
12-round fight. Mason got their jury now, so it's definitely a 12-round fight. You feel me?
Shit, Schofield about to have some jury if he do what he supposed to do against Body.
Right. That would be a
Yeah,
unification. That's the
yeah.
reason why I suggested it as one of the fights on here, because it will be like a unification fight.
Right. Yeah, I like that fight though. I like that fight. Um, all right. So we got the majority votes that Mason beats Schofield in the opener, right? All right. So then we got who we had after that? Keyshawn and Cruz.
Yep.
Jay, tell me how you see Keyshawn and Cruz going.
I ain't gonna lie, Ben. You gotta skip me. I gotta think about this shit.
Okay. We here. Clizzy, talk to me, Clizzy.
Oh my bad, I had myself muted. Like I'm still going Andy Cruz for decision over Keyshawn, bro. I'm
Okay,
still
Hell
going
okay.
no.
that way.
Hell
That's
no.
the
Hold on, hold on,
nigga.
hold on,
That's
hold
your
on, hold
nigga.
on,
That's
hold
your opinion, bro. When it's your turn, that's
hold
your
on.
opinion, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's talk to me. Talk to me, Clip. Tell me why Cruz beats Andy. Tell me why Cruz beats Keyshawn.
It's still the
What?
feet, bro. I think
How?
I
How?
think I think I think the feet is going to give him problems. He not going to stand there and trade with him. People probably
Right,
saying no because they watch Jermaine Ortiz and shit like that, bro. He's not Jermaine Ortiz. He's not Dennis Baranchik neither. You know what I'm
right.
saying? He's not none of those guys. Now, he is bigger than Andy, but I think Andy's better than all them guys, bro. I think the feet is gonna give him problems. They know each other. I just heard two, three niggas say, oh well, Schofield knew Abdullah. Now I'm saying a nigga that beat him 4 times in the amateurs and niggas is trying to automatically say no. Like really think about it, bro. That's the style that Ben gave him problems. If one guy, if they saying Tevin Farmer and what's it called them knew each other, all right, these guys know each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see,
Right.
even though he won the fight against Albright handily, we did see some problems that Albright gave him. Andy Cruz would be that on fucking steroids. He got faster hands, better angles, better combinations. I'm not saying it'd be like a landslide, but I got him beating him on the cards. I could see, you know what I'm saying, a 8-4 for Andy Cruz. He's not going to stand there and bang with him and shit like that, bro. He's gonna get his
Ooh.
shit on. He's gonna get his
Oh,
shit off, and then he gonna get out the way. And this also an Andy that's gonna come off of the experience of having that Morataya fight. Who knows he gotta let his hands go more. You know what I'm saying? And he can't leave it in the judge's hands. Like he can't, like I said, the biggest thing in the Morataya fight was whenever it was a fit of inactivity, Morataya would let his hands go. That looked good to the judges. Now Andy got that experience. He know he can't let it look like somebody getting off on him. I got Andy by decision.
okay. Now is this fight?
He's not
All right. So
Jermaine
look.
Ortiz, he's not Pedraza, none of that shit.
So look.
And
This fight is at 140.
now if it's at 140, that could be a problem for Andy. Andy
Right.
could
Right.
potentially get fucking around get stopped, but it all depends. I don't know what Andy gonna look like at 140. We ain't never seen him at 140, so I can't even speak to that.
Hey. So look. Tell me
He
this.
he
Tell me
he's
this.
he's small for 135. He could be at 130. He
That's a
like a
fact. That's
tweener.
a fact. That's a fact. But look, this is what I want. This is what I want to ask too. Where was that fight when he fought? What's it? Hey, somebody mute their background for me. I don't know who that is. When he fought on that Riyadh card against who's that? Moran, the dude
Antonio
that
Moran,
Devin
yeah.
had knocked out. That
Antonio
wasn't that
Moran.
40.
Yeah, I think so, but that's because he was a late replacement opponent.
Right. That's why they made it at 140.
Yeah,
Right.
and he still ended up stopping him. But like I said,
Right.
if
Right.
you
Right.
look at
Right. Right.
Keyshawn
Right.
Davis' opposition, ever since that Nair Albright fight, it been shaky. He had Pedraza. They brought him up down to 135. He hadn't fought at
Nah,
35 in
he ain't
years.
he
He's
ain't
a
never fight at 40. Nah, that
Who?
Moran fight was
Cruz?
at 35.
Who? Cruz?
Yeah, Cruz, he been at 35 the whole time.
So that
But
Moran fight wasn't at 30. I mean, at 40
it was at 35 for the IBF International Light.
on that Riyadh
yeah,
card.
yeah, yeah. When yeah,
Okay.
but either
I don't
way,
know for some reason, bro. I always thought that fight was at 40 for some reason. But I got you. I got you. No argument there. So Jay say he got to think about it. Chucky, I see you in the back, but I need a second because we rocking right now. It's only 6 at a time. Um um um. Jay say he need a second. Clip. You say Cruz by decision over Keyshawn. Double deuce. What you say? Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz
Oh man.
at 40. At
And
40.
at 40, I gotta go with Key. At 40, I gotta
But at
go with
30, but at 30, all right, so Clip, you say at 35, 8-4 for Cruz,
for
but it's a
sure.
different story at 40. You gotta see what it looked like at 40. Double deuce, you say at 40, you got Keyshawn. What about at 35?
At 35, it's closer. You know what I'm saying? It's leaning more. I can favor Andy more at 35. It still would be
At
a, it
35.
still be a war. You know what I'm saying? We going for 50-50 fights with this card. That'll still be a war at 35. I'm maybe I might slight edge Key still a little bit, but it'll favor Andy more. That 35 will favor Andy more.
Okay.
Like it'll give him
All
more
right.
of a probability of winning that fight at 35. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I got you. Okay. So we got. Damn, my bad, bro.
It's Tony.
Okay, Tony
Bang.
Mason.
No,
Mazone, how you say your name?
no, just call me Tony.
I got you, Tony.
I've been on your panels before. This is
Right.
Anthony.
I remember you.
Yeah,
Salute.
no, for me, I have Andy winning both fights, no matter the division, by stoppage.
Oh, you got him stopping Keyshawn. Tell me why.
Yeah. Because he has better feet. Keyshawn sometimes has this ability to become lackadaisical with his footwork. Like where he plants his feet way too much and wants to focus on his power. And you can't do that with Andy. And Andy moves around. To me, he's basically a poor man's version, like in terms of his footwork and stuff like that. He's a poor man's version of what you see with like a Shakur and stuff like that. I'm not saying he's at the level of Shakur, but he's right below that and stuff like that in terms of his footwork and his ability to place punches where he wants to be. And I see it stoppage by left hook because Keyshawn does he struggle with protecting his right side when he's facing a southpaw? Do you guys notice that with Keyshawn?
It's not nothing that I noticed, but it's something I'll look into.
Chucky, do you notice that with Key sometimes where his defense, like his defense against southpaws, gets very lackadaisical and he gets hit with a left hook or a right hand or something like that?
Which southpaw are you talking about in particular?
No,
like sometimes.
Huh?
It'd be like that sometimes, but I think it depends on the opponent.
He had that issue. Didn't he fight a southpaw before the last fight that he fought? Wasn't he against the southpaw? Wasn't it against the southpaw recently?
Lemos?
I think Jermaine Ortiz stayed lefty for the most of the fight.
Yeah,
the last person he fought, he switched back and forth. But when he went southpaw, it looked like it got worse for Ortiz, not better.
Yeah.
Or do you think he actually struggles more with the orthodox fighters, like the right-handed guys who are naturally a right-handed fighter normally?
I mean, can we really say we've seen him struggle?
To be honest, bro, I only seen Keyshawn struggle with Nair Albright.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I just want to be honest.
That's it.
I don't see
That was the only one.
Yeah, but do you guys? I don't follow Keyshawn's fights a ton, but the fights I've seen, he sometimes has this lackadaisical thing with his defense where he gets caught with a left or a right hook, like where he doesn't protect his. Like,
so what you saying is with his lackadaisical moments in a fight, that could cause him to lose to an Andy Cruz by a hook stoppage. Would you say a left hook?
A left or right hook.
Okay, a looping punch. I got you. So that's Tony rocking with Andy Cruz, whether it's a 35 or 40 fight. Clip rocking with Andy Cruz at 35, on the fence at 40. Then you got Cyrus. What say you? You said you spoke your piece yet?
No, I ain't speak on this one yet.
Okay, talk to me. So I see you down there, Chucky, and I see you down there, Double Dude. Just give me a second.
All right, bro. So at 40, I got Keyshawn winning. Like, I know that they know each other, and Andy Cruz beat him 4 times in the amateurs, but I think fundamentally Keyshawn has a better pro style than Andy Cruz. You know, Jermaine Ortiz, the main thing he had coming into his fight that would set him apart from anyone as far as anything special or anything is his footwork. What we know Jermaine Ortiz to be is a good boxer. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But we also saw them in the ring and was kind of surprised how much bigger Keyshawn looked than Jermaine Ortiz, right?
Right.
So it's like a lot of his natural abilities were like taken away. So all you had was your footwork. And Keyshawn still hunted him down. So you're going to need more than your footwork in order to beat Keyshawn. And mind
Right.
you, his footwork isn't bad. Like looking at the Jermaine Ortiz fight, he even does things that's like kind of like non-boxing, right? Like I don't know if you
Right.
guys saw this, but there was like a sequence in the fight where it's just like he ended an exchange, and instead of like going at Andy, no, not Andy, Jermaine Ortiz again, he had took a wide step to the right and just intentionally claimed the center of the ring, right? And
Right.
then reset, right? And then got busy. And then he also got that same step back that everybody got in that Terrence Crawford camp. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the thing
Right.
about Keyshawn, he'll be able to pull that out and jump halfway across the ring, like if he needs to. Like he's very agile, you know. So
Right. Right.
I don't think Andy Cruz necessarily has the power to make Keyshawn respect. Well, he doesn't have anything to make Keyshawn respect him per se, because that's Keyshawn that he's fighting against, right? But as far as like keeping Keyshawn off of him, he does have like the agility and hand speed to pull off like technique. But as far as like exchanges, and Keyshawn has really upped his ability to like manipulate your guard and manipulate your hands, right? Because a lot of what
Right.
they do in that camp as well, they play that jab battle very well. You know, they'll try to cancel your jab. But Keyshawn, he'll use both hands to do it, right? He'll come up on you and he'll have his left hand on your backhand and his right hand, like right in front of your jab, and then he'll like set it up from there. Like he's very
Right.
comfortable on the inside and the outside, right? So I feel like Andy Cruz will probably win some rounds, but like Keyshawn will probably end up dominating at some point. And then when Keyshawn goes downhill, like how do you stop that? Like Andy Cruz will have to have the fight of his life against Keyshawn in the pros, and it's personal too.
Cyrus,
I
I have
can
a
dig
question
that.
for you actually. When it comes to what you
Hold
just
on.
brought up,
Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to get too out because we still got the rest of the card to go. So hold on. Chucky, I want to hear you get your shit out.
Yeah, man. To be honest, I think Keyshawn would stop him. I don't see it going past 7.
Ooh,
He's
hot
too
sauce.
small. He too small. And
I
that
can
ain't the
dig it.
same Keyshawn that the only thing that hold Keyshawn back if he let his mental get to him about his losses to him in the amateur. Other than that, if he could overcome his mental about that, man, he'll cook him. Because
Understood.
he was Shakur, man, he in that camp with Shakur, man. Shakur gonna have that boy shot for
Mm-hmm.
that fight.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Right.
don't
Right.
see him
I
doing
can dig it.
nothing.
I can dig it.
Oh
I
yeah.
can dig it.
That's-
So, so we got Clip. We got Clip saying Andy at 35 on the fence at 40. We got Cyrus saying, what you say, Cyrus?
Keyshawn.
You got Keyshawn. Chucky say he got Keyshawn. And Tony say he got Cruz and then double deuce. What say you?
Yeah, I said I got Key at 40 because of like he said, he's bigger. You know what I mean? And I got but see the thing that you just said, Chucky, about his mental, Keyshawn can't shake his mental, bro. He really he after that whole incident in Norfolk, Greg Hackett did a live and he called him Keyshawn Crash Out Davis. He really a crash out. He really that. So at 35, I think that Andy resurrect them demons and get cuz on some crash out type vibe.
I,
I got I got Key stopping him at 40 though.
I
I
got you.
think
I got you.
I think Keyshawn's mental clears out when he's in the ring. Like we see him acting, you know, out and like tripping outside the ring, but when he's actually in there, it seemed like that's when it all lines up for him. Like we don't really see him have no mental lapses. If anything, he gets in his opponent's mind and starts fucking with their game, right? He's talking to them, talking to people outside the ring, like all that shit that might give him problems outside the ring. It seems like in the ring, that shit like really works for him, man.
Yeah.
No, I've
Nah,
seen him do little
I feel
goofy.
the
I've seen
same
him
way.
do little goofy shit in the ring. Like when he
Yeah.
get frustrated, it just not. It don't happen often. It haven't happened in a couple fights, but you know what I'm saying. But I don't think the mental will play a part in the match between him and Cruz though. So
Facts, facts, facts. I think Keyshawn is mature enough to hold his composure in the ring and really like focus on the task at hand. So here's my opinion. I think I at 40, at 40, I got Keyshawn stopping Cruz. At 35, I got Keyshawn beating Cruz. Here's why. On the pro level, I just feel like Keyshawn is more advanced at the pro level than Cruz is, even though Cruz shows improvement. He shows improvements every fight. I love what Bozy doing with that boy. I feel like I feel like Muratalo was too big for him. You feel me? Um 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 but I feel like Andy Cruz was a better boxer than Muratalo, but that power disrupted him a little bit. You feel me? Um um I think Andy Cruz, especially like in the middle of the ring, I think he can really like control that real estate with size, speed, and power. Not saying that he's that much faster than Cruz, but Cruz, I just don't think that Cruz can get Keyshawn's respect at this level as far as with his punching power. Now, here's the thing. You don't always need punching power to win a fight. You feel me? But I just think that on this level, I think Keyshawn is a little bit more advanced. So for now, at 40 for sure, I think I might if Muratala can do what he did to Andy Cruz at 35, I think at 40, Keyshawn stops him. You know what I mean? Um, and that's no disrespect to Cruz and what he got going on. I just think that Keyshawn been here a little bit longer and he understands this side of the fence a
You,
little bit better. You feel
you
me?
guys keep on bringing
Uh,
the Mortaya fight up, Bang. What I
say it
noticed
again.
too is Mortaya tend to there was times where Mortaya was stuff Andy's punch. Like it's not that Andy was hesitating; it was every time he would throw punches, Mortaya would. I'm not sure. When someone says stuffing an opponent's punches, what does that mean? I've heard that term multiple times. Like that phrase, stuffing an opponent's punches. Like,
Who
does that mean he's reacting at the same time as the and counting at the same time
I
as
don't
the
know what it
opponent?
means.
who said? Yeah, I'm
I
about to say who said that on this panel. I ain't hear that.
No, I've heard it on
never
other
heard that
box.
term.
Like,
Oh, well, we don't know. You probably got to ask them. No disrespect, but
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
when
I
they
know.
say,
I
man,
never
I
heard
know
that term.
we like
all right,
40
so when they
minutes
say
in. I don't know if
stuffing
Bang
like
want
a,
to switch.
yeah, so when they say stuffing a boxer's punches, they're basically talking about taking his leverage away, right? So you can't get full extent on your punches, or you can't like get a full swing on your punches, basically stuffing it, right? Limiting your range of motion in your punch. That's basically what
Right,
it,
right.
yeah,
yeah.
no,
Okay,
that that's what I
kind of like
noticed.
smothering. Is it kind
Yeah,
of like
no,
smothering your work?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah.
yeah, yeah, no, that's what I
Okay.
noticed with the Mortaya fight. It's not that Andy was slow to react. Is every time he tried to punch, Mortaya smothered the punches.
That's it. Now that term I understand. That's what I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Smothering means I'm too close for you to get full extension on your punches or for you to get maximum power on your punches. So I'm up on you. I'm smothering your work. You can't really do nothing. You can't breathe. You feel me? So yeah. All right. So uh 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 moving along, we got Shakur versus Tank. What are we talking about here? Is it Shakur versus Tank?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
who we got? What we got? All right, so we starting off with Clizzy. What we talking about, Clizzy? Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis. How are we calling this fight? What are we seeing here?
I got Shakur by decision.
Shakur by decision.
I got Shakur
All
by
right,
decision. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
I like how he got distance mastered. He got reflexes. When you he damn near already reacting before you throw the punch. Like he see how your body tense up, how you twitch and shit. It's like he done already seen the shit before, man. Like I don't know. I always thought it'd be kind of a boring fight though because of the fighter that Tank been involved in the being. Like I said, he like to strike like a cobra. Instead of his early years, he go out there and get right into it. Now he sit back and really try to wait on your mistakes. And Shakur somebody to pride himself on not making no mistakes. But I think the way both of their games is set up, I got Shakur by decision.
I got you. That's one for Shakur by decision over Tank. All right. Enzo, what's up with it? That boy say Tank in the 11th round knockout. Cyrus, what say you?
Man, it finally
Shakur.
happens, and Shakur finally does it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's exactly how you think it's gonna be, bro. You know, UD, and he beats Tank, and Tank is upset, and he's lost, and it's almost like a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Like he hits him a couple times, but Shakur plays his game, and it goes 12 rounds, and then it ends, and then he wins. That's it.
I can dig it. I can dig it, dog. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Chucky, what say you?
Man, I'm a big fan of Tank, but I just gotta. And it took me a while to be real with myself. Tank only got one. He only got one way to win the fight. I don't see it. There's no way Tank can win by
By
decision.
knockout.
Not the question. The only way he can win is by knockout.
Right.
So
I can dig that.
that left me to lean more towards Shakur because he got more ways to win the fight.
Right. Right. I can dig it. I can dig it.
And
So
not just that,
that's
like them
that's
sparring each other. For Shakur to be calling that man name like that, he's seen something in sparring where he could just capitalize and make it look easy. He's seen it, and that's another reason why Tank don't want to get in that ring.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I
Yeah.
can dig it. I can dig it. All right. So far we got Clizzy got Shakur, Cyrus got Shakur, Chucky got Shakur. Tony, what say you?
Okay, I'll give you two scenarios. I have Tank winning if he's mentally there
Right.
by majority decision and stuff like that. And Shakur, or actually I have it, if Tank is mentally there for both scenarios, I think the other one is a majority draw.
But Tony, I want to ask you, what about Tank's inactivity? You don't think that'll play a part?
Not really, because Tank seems like he trains a lot, and I understand he hasn't fought inside the ring and stuff like that, but I feel that for Tank, his style doesn't necessarily get affected. Like the style he fights doesn't necessarily get affected by inactivity. If he's a pure defensive fighter, then yes, I would worry. But the inactivity for Tank doesn't worry me because of the way he fights.
Well, the way he fights, he typically loses until he doesn't, right? But with Shakur, if he can't land it, how you gonna get them points back?
That'd be my thing. That'd be my thing, Cyrus. Like I said, he done evolved into a fighter. He go out there and let rounds get away from him. You can't do
He's
that shit
trying to be
against Core.
Floyd,
What?
right?
I don't think he not trying to be Floyd, because one thing, Floyd never sat back and went rounds without letting his hands go. People mistake all that defensive first shit for not letting his hands go. Floyd was always letting his hands go. If you got too close, you was reaching and he was teaching.
I mean, the dude is
Right.
like 4 feet tall, bro. The way he fight is responsible as like a short guy. It's just you really shouldn't be trying to get hit by nothing. And then he got that
Hmm.
equalizer, and he just end the fight like that. It's kind of like smart. Like if I'm like everybody bigger than me, I don't want nobody to hit me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
Especially if I can just put you out whenever I feel like it, low key.
Do you guys feel I'm crazy to say it's going
So
to end in a majority draw?
I ain't mad at
I
that
would.
No,
either.
that's your opinion.
I ain't mad at that either. I ain't mad at none of these because everything is really making good sense. These are all fantasy fights. We don't know nothing. You know what I mean? We don't know nothing. We just calling it how we see it. You feel me? What's up, baby? Hey, yeah, we just calling it like we see it. Hey, Tone, let my boy Butcher. Oh no, he gone right quick. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. So Double Deuce, what say you?
I already told you earlier, man. Shakur got picks. So if he take the fight, he gonna win it. He ain't gonna take the fight if he think he can lose. If the Tank that showed up that fought Roach, it'll be a 12-0 sweep. It'll look like the T.O. fight. But if he, just the Tank that we knew before that, the focus Tank, it still goes to Shakur.
I
I
want
don't.
to say this: Tank
I
ain't
don't
never
think he
been
looked bad
focused,
against
bro.
Roach. My bad. Go
Tank
ahead.
ain't never been focused. And I'm about to say, people. My thing is, I always say, people don't forget. People don't remember nothing before the knockout. People saying Tank was focused. This the same motherfucker that a couple fights ago had Calvin in his face trying to talk to him, and he looking in the crowd trying to find his mom so he can dance in the fucking corner while she dancing in the crowd. Tank never been
Right.
focused. But like Cyrus say, it be all bad until it's not. He be fucking around until somebody go to sleep. All that he wasn't focused. Motherfuckers let the winds cloud everything else that happened. He don't be focused. His whole
Right.
style is unfocused. Well, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? His whole mental is unfocused. He don't be focused in there. He just good at what he doing. He got to punch and be putting shit down.
And
Right.
I will
Right.
say, I
I
can't
agree
say
with that.
that's a bad Tank that fought Roach. You know what I'm saying? I think Roach just looked excellent that night. You
How
know,
Yeah,
about
like
the
no, he look
Ryan
good for
fight?
sure.
I
That's what I'm
think
saying. That was the worst Tank we seen. But like he just said, the Ryan fight, it was you could say not focused, but it was tactical. Even with the Frank Martin, like when they like, hey, we need all the rest of these rounds. It's round 6. He turned it up. You seen the difference. That never
Oh
happened in
no,
the
for
Roach
sure.
fight. You get what I'm saying? That never happened in the Roach fight. It was when they brought him to the middle of the ring, like, hey, this round 12. He like, wait, what? This round 12? He wasn't there.
Right. 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 All right, Timboski, talk to me, baby. We doing $1 billion card, baby. We got Bud versus Boots as the main event. We got Canelo versus Benavidez. We got Shakur versus Tank.
there was
We
Bam and
got
Inoue
Cruz.
before that.
I mean, we got Bam and Inouye. We got Bam versus Inouye. We got Cruz versus we got Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis. We got Abdullah Mason versus Kid Austin. Is one more we missing, right? Or is that everything? It was a 6 card. It was a 6 fight card.
We just talked about Tank and Shakur.
Yeah, we just talked about Tank Shakur. So we talking about Tank Shakur right now. Who you got, Timboski?
Salute Bang, man. Salute OG, man. What's going on, Bang, man? Salute Empty the Clip, man. Salute Chucky, Cyrus, the community. Double Deuce, salute. Yeah, this is some magnificent card you got going on over here, man. Some interesting, very interesting, amazing bouts. I got Shakur Stevenson winning by unanimous decision. Clearly and obviously, the man's mental is not there, and we already know this boxing is 90% mental, 10% physical. He's not even in the right mind state. He's not even in the right mind state to even take on someone of Shakur Stevenson, superior in there with his boxing IQ, reflexes, his anticipation, his understanding of range, controlling tempo, controlling the pace of the fight. He would destroy Tank Davis. He would destroy him. He had a better chance at 135 when he was actually in there, at a stage where he was actually cared. Well, he actually cared about boxing. Right now, he would destroy Tank Davis, destroy him cleanly. Calvin Ford and those guys, Kenny Ellis, they won't have no game plan to take on Shakur Stevenson and those guys over there.
And that's what I meant, Bang, by the focus. Like Tank wasn't there. He'll look like Tio. And now that I think about it even more, remember all the dirty tricks he was pulling on Lamont Roach, the elbow the shoulder to the jaw, and the punch in the hips and all that. I see Tank biting Shakur or something. I see him biting him on some Mike Tyson shit.
Bro, it's crazy you said that. All right, let me give my spiel. It's plenty of people who say, you know how they say Keyshawn is mentally weak, and they feel like he's mentally weak outside the ring, and it'll show eventually inside the ring. Well, people have come forward and talked about Tank often in sparring, and they say that he breaks easily. Mentally, Tank breaks easily. Nobody mentions the way that Tank could be the mentally weak one in this whole debacle. You feel me? So for me, if Tank can't get to I feel like Tank maybe tried to wait for his golden opportunity with Lamont Roach. That's why that fight was so boring and then didn't get started until after the 6th round. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like Tank thought that he could wait for that proper opening and just get rid of Roach. But Roach ain't foul for the shit. So when you dealing with a Shakur Stevenson that's gonna already be in your head mentally with the fact that you can't hit him or really get to him and the distance and the control, I just feel like Tank will get out boxed. I know for sure because I watched this shit. I know for shit show that Tank is a really good boxer. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I know that he got the power, the speed, he got the feet, he got really good IQ. Tank is not just a knockout puncher. He can box. But is he a better boxer than Shakur Stevenson? I doubt it. I doubt it. And he gonna if Tank don't really go to that body early, focus on Shakur's body early, I feel like he gonna get danced on and embarrassed out there, bro. I feel like Shakur. I'm not gonna say he can beat him easy, but I feel like Shakur gonna really beat him way better than what the naysayers feel like he would. I feel like Tank will give it'll be like an 8-4. I really feel like that. A honest 8-4. Maybe. But if we think about it, will it be an 8-4? Because I feel like if Tank really wins some rounds, bro, he gonna land that power. And how will Shakur react to that power? You feel me? So I think if Shakur beat him, it'll be like by really like a landslide, bro. Like I think it'll be by a landslide. Just for the boxing abilities, bro. Like Shakur shows me mental stability, bro, in that ring, bro. He shows me patience. He shows me, he just shows me more when it comes to being complete. You feel me? So I don't know. I rock with Shakur in that fight. Moving along. Moving along. We got who we got next?
Well, we got Bam and Inouye next. The real
We
debate.
got Bam and
The
Inouye.
real
We got
debate.
Bam and Inouye. Empty the clip. What say you right now? Bam versus Inouye. What say you, man?
Based on the styles, if everything equal, like if Bam was comfortable up at 122 and shit, I would say Bam. I like his skill set better. It ain't too much that Inoue can do that Bam can't do. The way they styles match up, I would take Bam. The thing is, one fight in 115, one fight in 122. So this is definitely a fantasy motherfucking matchup.
Facts, 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 facts. They'll meet somewhere. They'll meet somewhere like what you think? I think, nah, really, really, really. I feel like Bam can move up to 22 because a lot of people was speaking on the size thing, right? And I'm gonna let everybody get to their shit. But a lot of people was speaking on the size difference. When you look at their measurements, they the same height. I think they off by like an inch when it comes to arm reach and height. They off like by like an inch. Them niggas walking around, I feel like they in the same weight class. I feel like come fight night, they in the same weight class. It don't matter, like even though Bam is where he at and Inouye is where he at, I think them niggas in the same weight class, bro. In reality, so they size up. So I feel
They do.
like that fight should be at Inouye's weight, which is 22, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That fight. Okay, so Bam versus Inouye at 122, and you say what clip?
I said I got Bam.
You got Bam. You got Bam. All right, all right. Cyrus, what say you, sir?
All right, so it's at 122. So
Right.
when and where are we having this fight?
Oh, this is all in Vegas. Let's not forget the
Okay,
soil. The
okay,
soil. We on good old American soil, baby.
okay. And this is after the Nakatani fight, right?
It don't matter. It could be
So,
whenever.
Cyrus, like, give
No,
me a
because
real timeline, a real
I'm
timeline.
trying to put it together, man, because it's just like Bam is already talking about stepping up to 118 to get a belt there, while Willie Baldo's going through his shit, right, for that last belt at 115. So,
Bet.
and anyway, getting ready to fight a dude who just came up from 118.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, so like, what's the disparities for real? Oh my
Hey yo,
god!
Man, look.
So this is a real
hey
debate.
yo, real quick.
Listen. When we call these fights, everybody coming off great momentum.
For sure.
Everybody.
Hey
That's
So,
yo,
like,
so,
bang.
so, huh?
Real quick. Just before we make a decision on Bam and anyway, the one thing we do have to remember is when
Right.
Bam fought Quadras and Rungvisai, he actually moved
Right.
up to 118 for that fight. So before moving back down to 115. So technically,
Bam would only have to move up one weight class, not two.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
So when we talking about like the size difference and all that stuff, it ain't as big as you
Right.
think it is. And we
You
only
said
talking about 4 pounds, not 7.
Bam moved up to 118 for those fights?
Yeah, like 3, 4 years ago. Yeah, yeah,
Nope. No, he didn't.
he did.
No, he didn't.
He did. He moved up as a replacement, and then
So
went
he
back
moved
down to
up.
115.
So he moved up from 108 to 115.
No, 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 115 to 118.
Bro, I'm looking at his box rec right now.
No, Cyrus actually right. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro,
That's
he
why I'm
fought
laughing.
Still Rungvisai and Carlos Quadras back to back at
And then he dropped
115.
back down to 112, and then
Yeah,
went
and
back up to 115.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
115 and went back down to 112.
Hold on.
yeah. So
Is
to
that
get
what
Hold
his,
y'all
on.
saying?
Hold on.
so
Hold on.
for
Hold on.
his first belt,
Let
he
me
was
double
fighting.
check this.
yeah, he
Yes,
went up to
yeah,
115. He defended it a couple times, went back to 112, then went back up to 115, which is
yeah.
where he at right now. Cyrus is right.
Yeah, bro. So Bam started at 108. He got a chance. And like his 13th or 14th fight, he jumped up 2 weight classes to fight a legend, bro. And he took his belt from him. And then he went down and he started getting belts at 112. And then he went back up to 115 and getting belts up there, like getting the rest of them.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Put your gram in the chat, Clip.
Yeah, I'm about to
Okay.
do that now.
Either way, I would say for me, if I had to pick between the two, I'm picking Bam because the one thing I learned about these Japanese fighters is they got a very similar fighting style as Mexicans, but they don't got the chin that they got. They don't got the chin that Mexicans got.
Mm.
Well,
Sometimes they do, bro.
Sometimes they do, but
You know, Mexico and
it's not the
Japan got a
same.
real rivalry.
It's not the same.
But
I
It's
got
not
in,
the
I got Inoue knocking him
Mexico and
out.
Japan got a real rivalry at them lower weight classes.
Oh, for sure. Like they're tough. Nah, Japan's a tough. Japanese fighters are tough. They fight in a tough manner, but the chin not the same
I
as
mean,
Mexicans. With the Mexicans, you got to hit them to the body to hurt them. You cannot hit them in the
Well,
head
it's
for the
been
most
proven
part.
that
I'd say
it's
about
been
like
proven that he's got a
75%.
chin.
Huh?
It's been proven that he has a chin.
Who? In a way?
Yes, it's been proven that he's got a chin. He's been knocked down by multiple power punches, and he's got up and
Yeah, because he
got his head
always
I
knocked.
would
get up and get it back.
for sure, but I think Bam has a better chin. I'm not
No,
saying in a way has
no,
a
no.
as a
Let me let
as
me
the
let me
bad chin.
let me ask you. How do you think he has a better chin? How is that so when he hasn't been in multiple weight classes, such as Inoue against power punches such as Neri, Donaire, those type of guys? How is that so? And he got
So
dropped by Estrada.
yeah, you got dropped by Estrada and then tattooed him to the body. We could say the same thing. It's same things. The only difference is I think Inoue got his orbital broke and fought through it, and
yeah.
then Bam got his jaw broke and fought through it.
Did he get his jaw broke? Who broke his
He got
jaw?
his jaw broke.
Yeah, but then look at the caliber of
Bam
opponents. Like
said,
look,
Bam
yeah, but
said, my dream was to get dropped in a fight and come back and win. And
Facts.
it happened.
Facts.
Yeah, but that's because he got problems.
Yeah,
Right,
look at the,
right,
that's what we getting at.
but that's the whole
right.
point. Look who broke his jaw, and look who broke Inoue's elbow. There's no
yeah,
comparison.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but also in the fight, who's throwing hotter shit? Come on. You know,
You said what?
Inoue's a bigger guy at
I
a
think
higher
I
weight
think
class.
both of them know. I think both of them sharp
Nope,
as shit. I
Yeah,
think both of them. You know what I'm saying? I think both of them, bro. I
nope,
think they
nope,
equally yoked, bro.
yeah,
nope, nope,
I
no
agree with
bang, no,
that.
no bang, no bang.
Talk to me.
I believe I have Inoue knocking him out because, in my
Okay, okay,
opinion,
hold on,
when
wait. That was Cyrus. So, Clip, you got Bam. Cyrus, you got Bam too, right? That's what you said.
Bruh, I kind of like been bullshitting, bro. At 122, I'm like on the fence, bro. But I'm tempted, like, if I take my heart out of it, bro, I want to say anyway, but then we fighting here in America. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen, bro.
Right. I can dig it. So you kind of torn. All right, then we got Ace. What say you, Ace?
I got Bam by TKO.
Ooh, early, late, mid,
I
when?
think in mid round. I think mid round. I think in a way he's been due to get caught with something. If it's not
Right.
Bam, it's gonna for sure be a Shushu at 126.
Ooh.
He get the 126. Shushu ain't gonna be at the 130.
I actually want that fight so bad, bro.
I know. I it's one of the two. If Bam don't get him, Shushu gonna get him.
Like I be in spaces and shit, bro, and niggas be like, bro, shoot, you gonna do
Yeah.
it to him,
Because
bro.
the one thing we forget, and we getting older. He
Yeah,
getting older. What is he now? 32, 33?
32. I
Oh,
think he 32.
Yeah, hey man. He's
hey
due.
man.
He's due.
I see you back there, baby.
So
Give me 1 minute.
And
He's
Shushu
due.
finally
Ooh.
put his and Shushu finally put his shit together now. Like the Carlos
Right.
I'm
Castro fight,
telling you,
he
he's
put it
due.
all together now.
Anyways, due
so
for
so instead
he's
of telling
due.
us instead of giving us the actual breakdown of how you believe Shushu, non-experienced Shushu will
No, no,
take
no,
on the
no, 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 no,
competition.
no,
Man,
no, no,
bet
no,
you
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
give
no.
him
No,
a
no,
Hold
no,
fight
no,
on.
with
no.
Wait,
I
both
ain't
wait,
saying.
wait,
knees?
wait, 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 wait. Shh. I heard what he said about Shushu, and I like that take. But if he gonna give us any type of breakdown, he gotta tell us why Bam beats Inouye. Shushu not on this card.
Real
Okay,
shit. We
yeah,
Shushu
yeah,
not
start
on
for
this
sure.
debating.
card.
Yeah, we start
We gonna
debating. We ain't
keep
gonna
that
never
for
get off the
later. We gonna keep
prelims.
that for later. We gonna keep that for later.
Yeah, we'll go later with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I
So
said, I got banned by KO on the mid round.
okay, I got you. So Butcher Thunder. Talk to me, Butcher Thunder.
Yes. It's very interesting. Very interesting that they have Bam Rodriguez. I got Inoue knocking him out in the later rounds. Maybe in the championship rounds, I got him knocking out Bam Rodriguez. He's got 87% KO ratio to Rodriguez's. I think it's about. I think I'm not too sure what his percentage is, but really know what Inoue brings to the table. He's one of the most dynamic power punchers in the sport offensively. You know what I'm saying? Pressure counter puncher. He's an elite counter puncher at that. He's a multitude of combinations that that Bam Rodriguez doesn't really bring to the table. Bam Rodriguez does bring certain other dynamics to the table also, but not like
Right.
Inoue. Not like Inoue. Inoue's got elite body attack. You know what I'm saying to you? His punch mechanics are better. He telegraphs punches better than Bam Rodriguez. His balance is better than Bam Rodriguez. He's more athletic. He's more explosive. He understands angles better. He's more experienced. You know what I'm saying to you? He's been in the elite caliber of competitions. He's been in there with multiple weight classes. We've seen him fight different styles. Like I said, he's the way he creates his angles. Bam Rodriguez, he does the same, but not at the level of how Inoue does so. Like I said, he's more athletic. He's more agile. He reads things a bit better. He's been in there, like I said, with a multitude of Hall of Famers. So is Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah,
But
Bam
but
fought
those,
I
the four
got you.
kings.
yeah,
Bam
I
yes,
fought the
yes,
got you.
four
yes,
kings.
yes, he did, yes, he did.
Hey,
But like
look,
I
hey,
said,
look, hey,
So
look. Okay, okay, my bad. Go ahead,
no,
Tim. My bad. Go ahead.
I'll end it with this. I'll end it with this. There's multiple things that come into this. There's multiple things that you can put into context. Like it might come down to foot positioning. Foot positioning. Anyway, out the long range, you have to go Bam Rodriguez. Mid range, it's even in my opinion. But then inside, that's where Inoue has the advantages in my opinion. Like I said, Bam's goal is to try and find him on the outside. That would be his best goal. Like find him from long. But I'll leave it with that. I'll leave it with that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it with that.
I got you. I got you. Okay, so look, I'm gonna get Chucky take on this, and then I gotta let my boy Greg up right quick. So somebody gotta fall back for me. What you say, Chucky?
Man, I'm gonna go with anyway. I
Okay.
feel like in a way bigger. He got more
Right.
experience,
Right.
and I just feel like Bam not complete as people think he is. He looked like
Right.
an all-around complete fighter, but I think fighting in a way, it gonna bring out a lot of mistakes in this
You gonna
game.
bring out his mistakes?
Yeah, he ain't gonna fight. He ain't gonna fight in a way the same way he been fighting everybody else. I think in a way gonna make that like a fight, like a dog fight, and that's that's
Right.
that's that's what that's what causing him to lose.
I
now,
got you. I got you. So
like
look, all right. So look, I need somebody to gracefully bow out for me. I need to let my boy Greg up. Be done. I see you back there. I gotta let Greg up right quick. Who gonna fall back for me? I don't want to have to pick. I got to pick.
Yeah, it was looking
Give
like
me a
it.
second.
I
I
got you.
love all y'all. I love all y'all. Greggy,
What's up? What's up, man? Can y'all hear me?
we can hear you.
Hey,
absolutely.
salute to the channel, man. I appreciate the love.
Salute.
Salute to the people.
Yes, sir.
So we basically talking about Bam and NUA.
Right.
So I've been listening, right? And I like everybody takes. But me
Right.
personally, I feel like it's hard to pick because Ben Rodriguez, every time I see this kid, like I think I'm looking at him, I'm like, he too fucking little. But he
Right.
go in there and do some amazing shit. He's been showing that he's definitely a dog, and the skill set is it keeps building. Like he get better. He showed me a different skills package every time. In your way is very, very explosive and very determined. And I say that because every time he get knocked down, that motherfucker get up and make something happen. And
Right.
the thing is, I honestly think that fight go the distance. With all the firepower
Mm,
that's in there, I think that fight go the distance because I heard somebody say earlier, a few minutes ago, that Inoue would make Bam change, basically like change his fighting style or change his game plan. You know what I mean? He would approach him different. But I honestly think they both would have that type of respect for each other. The reason I think that is because Inoue most of the time is the faster guy. Not all the time, but most of the time. I think he's the fastest guy. Bam coming up from a lighter weight class is naturally a little quicker. You know what I mean? And being small as he a little bit quicker. And I think if he's not able to get off the way he want to right away with Bam, then he gonna have to settle down. If Bam get in there and feel that firepower and it feel like it's not too much, but it's like, oh, I definitely gotta respect that, then we gonna see a great boxing match.
right.
Um, I feel like it's great respect already there for both of them, but I feel like and I mean very slightly, like a 51-49 type of situation. For me, seeing Bam in person, and I haven't seen anywhere in person, so it's not fair. But that's why I'm saying slightly. I'm picking Bam Rodriguez 51-49.
Talk to me. I can dig that. I can dig that. My take. My take. I got Bam pulling out his 6 extra arms and just going to work on anyway, bro. I don't think it's going. Somebody need to mute their background for me, please. I got. I got. I got Bam beating Inouye because I ain't never seen Inouye in the ring with a Bam before. Now, a lot of people can say I never seen Bam in the ring with an Inouye, but the more complicated puzzle by the eye test is Bam for me. Inouye is easier to hit. Inouye is gonna be there to be hit. He got good movements and all that, but that's on his offense. Defensively, in a way, is not very responsible. He's a great counterpuncher. I feel like Bam is better defensively and offensively than the Inoue is. I really believe that. I believe that Bam got a deeper tool bag than Inoue. And Inoue fight like a black dude. You feel me? And so does Bam. But I think Bam fights with more pizzazz. I think Bam is harder to hit. I think Bam's head movement and his foot and his sidestepping is all superior to Inoue. I'm not saying that they both been matched up right. I'm not saying that. I think that they both been killing quality competition. But for me, I don't think Inoue has seen an American style like Bam has. Bam is he all over the place with it. You understand what I'm saying? As far as a complete fighter, I think both of them are complete, but I just think that it's a bigger I just think Bam got a deeper bag. I think Bam got better feet. I think Bam has great ring IQ and real estate control. I've seen Bam hurt before, but I've seen Inoue in danger more times than Bam because Inoue likes to fight like a Mexican sometimes. He'll get in there and he like to trade punches. You understand what I'm saying? Like he not necessarily trade, but he'll be there to be hit, is what I'm saying. Bam, he everything is, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here, then I'm over there. And I just feel like Bam is a more is just a total package. So
I
I
will
got Bam in that fight.
I will say this though, in the fight
Talk
against
to me.
NJ and against Picasso, Inoue's been showing us his outboxing ability.
His who? His what now? My bad.
His ability to box on the outside.
Right, right, right.
So we have been seeing more flashes of that, more shades of that in his game.
Right.
And I
And
think
then like I say, Inouye is a hell of a bro. I'm not taking nothing away from Inouye. I really like Inouye. Just for me, from what I see, I think Bam is more. He's more all around. I just feel like and like I say, a lot of people talk about this weight thing, but when you measure them, like height and reach and all that, they the same size. They the same size. So I'm not really concerned about the weight classes. Um, and I think that this fight should take place at Inouye's weight, which is
22.
122. You know what I mean? So and I like that. And I like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like that. So we got Canelo versus David Benavidez. Clip, what say you?
Man, I got David Benavidez, man. He ain't gonna stop him, man. His work rate gonna get to him. Canelo knees is bad, man. We done seen his knees be about to give out on him and shit, bro. He not gonna be able to get away from that pressure. That's why he ain't want to fight in the first place. He already too big. He too big. You know what I'm saying? He getting better fight after fight. He would stop Canelo, bro. Just to keep it simple. I'm gonna let everybody else get their shit off, bro.
Understood. Cyrus, what say you? Canelo versus David Benavidez.
bro, this shit is showcase fight.
Ooh,
Tell him, Cyrus, real shit, bro.
Bro, it's just like if you like Canelo, you not even gonna like this shit, bro. This shit gonna be like a public execution, bro. He gonna go out there and just beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. The niggas gonna be like, did we really want this? You know why? He just out there whooping his ass, bro. And then I don't know when it's gonna stop, bro. Benavidez might go so far as to carry the nigga, bro. He's just like, I finally got my fight. So it's like I'm gonna beat your ass as much as I can, bro. And it's like he gonna pull out some shit like he did with Anthony Yard, where he hit him with like 14 left hooks, some crazy shit, and, you know, bro. And then it's gonna be over, and we're gonna be like, wow, David Benavidez is like really all that shit that he said. He did everything he said he was gonna do, bro. And then he's gonna get on the mic and he's gonna call somebody out, you know, and try to get the
right,
next shit
right,
lined up. That's what's gonna
right.
happen.
I can dig that. Mr. Hackett, what say you? David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez.
Hey, bang, that what say you is killing me. hey, hey, the truth, all right. So the truth is, Canelo would be able to handle David Benavidez. The problem is he don't want to work that hard. You know what I mean? All the fighting Canelo did in his life, all that he's done in his career. I'm not trying to go in here with this big young motherfucker and use all my attributes and have to be really focused on my defense and trying to get to him. The truth is, at this point, Canelo just he's dim. His light is dimmed down. You know what I mean? His sword is a little dull. You know what I mean? He's still capable of hurting anybody, but at the same time, him trying to get to Benavidez is a task itself. Before the fight even start, how the fuck is we gonna get to this motherfucker? The crazy thing is, you ain't got to go looking for Benavidez. He right at you, but he right at you with some shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like Canelo just don't have a shot at this point against a Benavidez. He too big, he too strong, he too fast. You know what I mean? He too young. He got all the tools. Everything is in his favor. You know what I mean? So I'm going Benavidez for sure.
God damn, G, that starts sounding like a Brian Norman breakdown. He too bad, too disparage, all that shit.
Nah, for real. Who that? Butcherthon? What we looking like, baby? Canelo versus David Benavidez, man.
Yes. An intriguing fight. No, and maybe not this aspect of his career, but yes, I have David Benavidez.
Hold on. Closer to the mic, brother. Closer to the mic. Speak into the mic. No, it's not the smoke show, J Day. But speaking to the mic though, we just having a little early Sunday talk. We just prepping the table for Sunday dinner and the smoke show a little later. That's it.
You can hear me.
But what you say? What you say, Timbo?
You can hear me, yeah?
I can hear you better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, it's an intriguing. It was an intriguing fight, man. Canelo Alvarez is at the tail end of his career, like Mr. Hackman said, and like entered the clip, and everyone else said that.
It's just David's pressure would be. I believe he would be able to handle him at this, but it's just the fact that the guy's too he's too big, he's too strong at this point of Canelo Alvarez's career. If it was before Caleb Plant and those type of scenarios, he would have definitely had a better chance. He's more educated. He does have a granite chin. Let's put some respect on Canelo's name now. I believe he's good enough, and him fighting at the elite level with the creme de la creme guys. Those days are done for Canelo Alvarez. Like I said, like the Hackman said, he doesn't want to be fighting, mixing it with these young explosive guys like the Membilis, like the big ass the Pachecos, the Davids. He doesn't want to be fighting the guys at this tail end of his career, in my opinion. So I believe David would just be a bit too much for him. He can get to unanimous. He can get to 12 rounds. He's good enough. He's experienced enough to get to 12 rounds with someone like a David Benavidez. He's going to be a stationary target. He does have a puncher's chance. You know what I'm saying to you? We can't forget about his left hook and certain other things that does work in his favor. But at this stage in his career, no, David would be too much for him, in my opinion. So David Benavidez by unanimous decision.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Mr. Chucky, talk to me.
Man, that fight would be ugly. That fight would be ugly for Canelo, to be honest. At this point in his career, there's nothing he could do to fight to do. There's nothing he could do against Benavidez. Like total domination right there. I just feel
I
like
can dig it.
he'll beat the whatever fight left Canelo got in him. He'll beat it out of him. Like I see him quitting on his stool.
Ooh,
Like Bud almost wanted to make him. He almost quit against Bud. Like he almost wanted to quit against Bud. I think Benavidez at this point in his career, he'll just beat the fight. It's too fast. The combinations coming too much, way too much.
I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, so my take. I got Benavidez stopping Canelo. I'm gonna tell you why. Same thing he said a few seconds ago. He said that I seen Terrence Crawford almost stop him. Now with the fiery numbers that Crawford was blasting off towards Canelo. You feel me? Canelo can't take hold on. Canelo can't tolerate that much output coming at him. Not giving him a chance to set up and throw something and all that. That makes him that makes him spar. He's sparred at this point. So now it's like, all right, I feel like Canelo gonna be on some shit like, bro, you got to give me a chance to throw a punch. And you're gonna see that in his body language. Like, come on, bro, you ain't gonna let me throw nothing. Like, I see that happening in that fight. And I see David Benavidez just going across that ring and just walking them all over the place. If Crawford did him the way he did him, I feel like Benavidez are doing worse. Not only that, I feel like David Benavidez was able to do that. He would have been able to do that 2, 3, 4 years ago as well, in my opinion. I feel like David Benavidez been on a level good enough to beat Canelo because I've been seeing Canelo taking that little step back and really wanting certain fights handed to him in a certain way. So for right now, and even if I see David Benavidez shrinking back down to 68 for that fight, I still see him beating Canelo Alvarez. Moving along to the main event, we got Bud Crawford versus Jerron Boots Ennis. Clips, Clizzy, what say you?
Yeah.
I got Boost by decision. I love the fight. I think that's a fight we should have got. Sad we didn't get it, but I understand why we
Right.
didn't get it. I feel like it's four big things that's gonna be the difference in that fight, and it's split 2-2. I feel like Bud got more patience and better timing. I feel like Boost got better defense and better reflexes. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
don't see
right.
nobody stopping nobody. You know what I'm saying? They both too skilled. Neither guys, and both guys got a chin. Neither guy gonna really let themselves get put out. I think we gonna see a top tier, top level chess match in that shit. But I got Boost by decision.
I can dig that. I can dig that. I can dig that. Mr. Cyrus, sir, what say you, sir?
Hey, so, and this is a tough one, but I think if they were to fight next, hold on. So, what weight class they fighting at?
It wherever
I
this
guess we
is the
say
super fight,
54.
so it gotta be no. We'll say yeah, we can say 54. We'll say
It can only
54.
be
We'll
it can
say
only be 54 or
yeah, yeah,
47.
you're
Yeah,
right.
we can't say 68.
No, because I was thinking 47, but you know,
Okay.
Well, we gonna go 54. We're gonna go 54. So talk to me.
So if it's at 54, I got Boots by decision, right? Because it's kind of like working in opposite ways for both fighters. Bud doesn't want to go back down to 154 in order to fight. But at 154, Boots is off the leash. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? And he got momentum behind that, right? So even if
right,
they were like perfectly matched or whatever, like Boots, and he's known to be a volume fighter, he's going to throw
right,
punches. So if we just playing the numbers game, it's going to be more in favor with Boots. Like Terrence might crackle, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see nobody stopping nobody. There might be like I'll be surprised if somebody actually gets knocked down, you know.
right,
But
right,
either one could, you know. But let's say that doesn't happen. Yeah, I got Boots. It's just he's going to look more active. Like Terrence is going to look good out there. He's going to win rounds and he's going to do some
right,
some good shit. But then Boots also has the size advantage on him as well. So he's going to have more energy, more youthfulness, longer
right,
arms, longer legs, right? And
right,
Boots is going to, and this is his chance, right? So he's going to
right.
use everything, and that's probably going to be the best Boots we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So I got him by decision.
Understood. Understood. Mr. Greggy Blacklist.
What's the
Boots
deal?
versus TC. What we calling? How we seeing it?
I mean, first of all, this is the best fight in boxing, even if it was to happen right now. It's the best fight
Facts.
in boxing. I think style wise, what I mean, matchup wise. Bud Crawford, the more experienced fighter, the more, the more accomplished fighter, but also the older man. I kind of feel the same way about, Bud and Boots the same way I do about Benavidez and Crawford. The only difference is Crawford is not as burnt out
As Canelo.
as Canelo. Now the thing is, as a we don't like to admit this, as older men, we don't like to admit that we slowing down. You know what I mean? But that's a real thing. And I think the issue with that fight with Boots is that Bud know I'm gonna have to really work. I don't think it was so much that he think he gonna lose to Boots. It's just that I'm gonna have to really fucking work. And if you understand boxing, you understand that training camp is even a task. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you in training camp for fights like this is where a lot of the damage is done, and it got to be done right. Now, the thing is, Boots, Boots is he's prepared, but to be honest, he never seen anything like a Bud.
Right.
And
Right.
and that's fair to say about uh about Bud. Bud never seen anything like a Boots.
Right.
So it's gonna come down to a dog fight. It's gonna come down to a dog fight because the energy is familiar on both sides. They a lot similar. And what I mean by similar, you gotta kill the motherfuckers.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I don't, to be honest, I don't see that fight going the distance. I don't see that fight going the distance. And the reason being because somebody got to go. And that's the attitude of both guys. You know what I mean? I don't see that being the type of fight where I'm going to go in here and just make it pretty because it's not going to be pretty. Bud not going to allow it to be pretty and Boost not going to allow it to be pretty. Um, Man, like I mean, we already know what the attributes look like. Like Clip said, Boots is the better skilled fighter, I believe. Bud is the more endured fighter. Like as far as we seen Bud hurt and come back from that. You know what I'm saying? Experience. He got the experience. We seen him hurt. We seen him come back from that. We seen him damn near go down and come back from that. We ain't seen that out of Boots yet, but we seen Boots be completely dominant. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. The only blemish we seen as far as him not being dominant is Karen, and he still was dominant as far as scorecards. You know what I'm saying? He
It's
was
true.
winning he was winning the rounds for sure. Um,
True.
I'm gonna be totally honest. That I just need to see it. I can't pick. I need to see it. You know what I mean?
Understood.
That's a fight I gotta see because I could sit back and be like, yo, Bud too old, right? But he ain't shown me that. He ain't
Right.
shown me that he's too old. I've seen Canelo break down. Over the years of watching Canelo, so from when he arrived to American boxing, to to the networks and things like that, I've seen him slow down. I haven't seen that out of Crawford. I've
Right.
seen him develop like wine. You know what I'm saying? He got better every time out, and Boots just get better every time and get nastier. But he's entering, I guess, what you would say a guy's prime. So I'm gonna be totally fair. I can't pick. I can't pick because Bud is one of them guys. It's hard to gamble against him. Boots is the
Right.
same. It's hard to gamble against Boots. So I'm gonna be 100% fair and honest. And I mean, I can't pick. It's 50-50 to me.
50
Fuck,
50.
fuck it,
50
G.
50.
We gotta go with your new thing, G. Like I said, when in doubt, a draw must come about. G be calling draws and shit. Fuck it, it's a draw.
Real shit.
No bullshit. All right. So Timboski, what say you, man? Boots versus TC, man. What we talking about, baby?
Well. It's kind of complex. I don't know if we're speaking about 147 or 154.
Listen. We speaking that wherever you want to take it to, because this is a fantasy fight. So just remember, whenever these guys fight, they coming off a great win. They got great momentum. They at their most comfortable weight. They at their most comfortable self. You feel me? So let's just say 54 because Crawford struggled to make 47. Boots struggled to make 47. Let's say 54.
See, 54. See, that's what I'm saying. That means Crawford's not in his prime? Then are we talking about? I'm just trying to get the content. I'm just trying to confirm the
We just,
context
we
of this.
just, we. Hey man, listen. The best Terrence Crawford versus the best version of Boots, wherever it's gonna be at, it don't even matter. We talking about the best him versus the best him.
But you
You feel
obviously
me?
you asked. But you said you asked 154, innit? That's what you're saying. 154 bang.
We'll say 54. We'll say 54 because
Yeah,
they
that's what
should be both comfortable.
that's
You
what I
Okay.
feel
went.
me?
That's what I
Okay.
went with. So
Okay. Cool. All right. No problem. Well, shit, man. Stylistically, it's an excellent matchup. It's one of the best fights in boxing, obviously. Essentially, we got an elite adaptability versus explosive athletic creativity in Boots Ennis. We already know this. He is the younger. He is more explosive. He's naturally the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? He's been showing us domination on top of domination on top of domination when it comes to his opponents. Formidable. You know what I'm saying? Formidable performances. Terence Crawford, on the other hand, way more experienced. He is, you would say, a complete fighter. He does have the ring IQ. You know what I'm saying? It's this very interesting. They both switch hitters, got power in both hands, each guy's. 154, Terence Crawford, we saw how he looked against Madrimov. Like I said, he's going to have to read Bruce Ennis, man. It's hard, depending. It's hard, man. It's hard. That's a hard fact, man. That's a hard fact. I got Terence Crawford winning by decision. By decision, I believe Bruce Ennis he's durable enough. He's big enough. Even though we haven't seen him in their elite level caliber guys, you know what I'm saying to you. I believe he is good enough to stay in there and hang with someone like a legendary guy like Terence Crawford. Boots, he's going to have to rely on his reflexes, his head movement. You know what I'm saying to you? He is athletic enough to read and react to certain things when it comes to someone like Terence Crawford. But to me, sometimes he relies too much on his athleticism. He relies too much on his speed to escape certain situations. Someone like Terence Crawford now, he does get hit. He does get hit now. He does, but that's when he wants to turn into a junkyard dog. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because he is a junkyard dog, and I believe Boots is too. But when it comes to someone like Terence Crawford now, he does use shoulder rolls. He does use pull counters. You know what I'm saying to you? He does use certain things like stance shifts. He understands rhythm. He understands tempo. And he can make you fight his fight. So, like I said, man, it's hard to say, man. Like I said, the same with Bam, man. Anyway, I'm just using them and using that in an analogy. Boots Ennis is gonna have to fight Crawford from long range. That's it. I believe that's his best, and he does have a puncher's chance also. He's got a great puncher's chance. He does thrive in chaotic exchanges. Crawford thrives in the control tempo. Control tempo, chaotic exchanges. So it's going to be hard, man. If it comes down to a technical matchup, a technical breakdown, round for round, strategic certain maneuvers, I'll go with Crawford. But if it comes down to a whirlwind of punches, chaotic exchanges, you might have to lean towards Boots. But I got Bob Crawford winning though, by decision, just by a slight margin. You're on mute, bang. You're on mute, bang.
Sir Chucky, what say you, sir?
Man, that's a 50-50 fight. Like that's two of the most complete boxers that I've seen in the last few years. Man, I'll probably call a draw on it. This like a trilogy type fight. If they fight this that first time, they gonna fight a couple more times because it gonna be that close. It's
So you calling a draw in that first fight?
calling a draw.
Ooh, I ain't mad at that.
I think they
All
both could be
right,
knocked
all
down and
right.
tested too.
I didn't know we could call draws.
I think they
Hey
both could
man,
be.
we can call. Hey, we just call. We gonna call it how we see it. We ain't got. You know what I mean? We just calling it how we see it. Everything is fair. Everything is fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see
So
them get knocked down in that fight.
you say you see what now?
They both go get a knockdown in that fight. Because if one get a knockdown, the other, they gonna want it back. Either one of them, they
They
gonna
gonna
want it
want
back.
it back for shit
Oh, yeah.
show. For shit show. For shit show. Um, for me, 51-49 for Boots, man. I gotta go with Boots. I gotta go with the athleticism. Now Crawford. All right, so Boots has never seen a Crawford before, but Crawford has never seen a Boots before. Um, I feel like Crawford. Oh, wait, man, this is a good ass fight, dog. This is a good ass fight. The main event. So listen, man, I feel like Boots is fast enough, rangy enough, smart enough, to be able to hit Crawford and to be effective with his shit, bro. The reason why I give Boots the edge is because he got 8 arms. I feel like he got 8 arms, and that's gonna be a problem for Crawford. I feel like Crawford's experience and IQ and distance control is gonna be a problem for Boots. I feel like the speed, the power, the feet, the angles, the athleticism, the body work from Boots, also the body work from Crawford. But I feel like shit, bro. I think it'll be athleticism and youth that'll that'll win this fight for Boots, and the 6 extra arms that he got. You feel me? Not easy. It won't be easy. I feel like both of them gonna have the toughest fight they ever had in their life. I really feel like that. Yeah, man. This shit. Hey, man. I don't know, man. I gotta lean. I think Crawford is that nigga a motherfucker, dog. Shit, man. I'm torn, but I gotta go by just like, ooh,
See, my
seven
Boots.
five boots. 7'5" boots.
Yeah, my
And when I say 7'5" boots, I really mean like 6.5 to like 5.5 type shit. You feel me? Like 6.5 to 5.5. Like man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, dog, I don't know. But
115,
listen,
113 shit.
say it again.
115, 113 shit.
Yeah, some shit like that, man. Like I just, man, that's a good ass fight. But listen, fellas, um, I got Jao Pataya tonight. I don't know too much about his opponent. Um,
For
You know, you
sure.
but I'm
know, you
hoping
know, you
Jao
know about you.
Pataya win.
You
Huh?
know about you know about Brandon Glanton, Bang, man. He fought Marcus Brown, he fought Chris Billum Smith, he fought multitude of guys, man. Brandon Glanton is one of your best American cruiserweights, man. He's got a real good chance, real good puncher's chance. He's
He's our
strong,
best one.
he's strong, he's durable. You know what I'm saying? He's got power but he's got real ray gun, golden frying pan power in both hands. You know what I'm saying? He's
What's
gonna
that
be a good
golden
fight.
frying pan power?
Yeah,
Hold
trust me.
on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Glant is our number one cruiserweight over here in America.
Yeah, he
Oh man, I
destroyed
got I got I got to do a little bit more homework, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to do a little bit more
Marcus
homework.
Brown in Nigeria, in Africa, the motherland. He destroyed Marcus Brown.
How long ago did he fight Marcus Brown?
Uh, that was a couple months ago. You know, a few months ago. A few months
Yeah.
ago.
Like that was his last fight type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He looked solid. He looked good.
He
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got, I got,
Obatiah,
I got, I got to check him out. I got to check him out. I ain't gonna lie. I've been
Ben
sleep
talking
on
about I
it.
gotta do homework. Ain't no time to do homework. He fight
Hey,
tonight. Homework gonna be tonight.
Hey,
hey,
no bullshit, huh?
hey,
Bullshit. But yeah,
CBS beat
I
him
got
clearly.
like,
Yeah,
huh?
CBS beat him clearly though. You know, Christian Billiam Smith, he got a solid win over him. You know, there wasn't no debate over who won that fight.
He did, he did, he
Obatiah.
did. But like I said, man, Brandon Glant is coming to fight. He's like a steamroller. He's very, like I said, he's very durable. He's got a solid chin. He comes to fight. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, he's got something to prove. He's coming off a momentum win against Chris Billiam Smith. Wasn't really the best camp. He was out. He was out for a little while. Now he's, like I said, now he's been more active. With Jay Pate, he's going to be in there with the dog fight. He's been dog fight. You know what I'm saying to you? He's going to be a dog fight. He's experienced. Like I said, he's got grit, chiseled chin. Brandon Glanton. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting fight. Opateo already knows southpaw, very athletic. You know what I'm saying to you, thunderous left hand. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what's going on in that fight.
How you feel about that, G?
Obatiah gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, bro. I'm just hoping he don't put our dude in the hospital like them other four niggas, bro.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, what time that fight start? Like that's a nighttime fight, or that's that fight that like how that fight? How that what time that fight start?
Probably
Anybody
like
know?
eight, like 8.
All right,
You
so
see,
listen,
I about to say you
huh?
see everybody. I about to say you see everybody quiet. We don't fucking know. We don't fuck with Zoof. It's like no.
Nah,
Nah,
that's what it seemed like, dog. That's
For
what it
me, it's
seemed
3:30.
like, dog.
For
That's
me,
no,
what
it
it
ain't.
seemed like.
it should
It
be
ain't.
9 o'clock. It should be 9 o'clock for you guys. 9 o'clock for you guys.
It ain't that. It's just that Zuffa, you know, they kind of rushing the market and they fucking us up with these Sundays. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know, but of course, we don't like the jerseys they be wearing and shit. They got to wear jerseys
right.
and shit. But
They got them in uniform.
yeah, that shit corny. But you know, besides that, they are putting on good fights. And you know, Brandon Glanton is very tough. He mean, but I think the skill set of Obatiah is just gonna give him too much trouble. I don't really see Brandon Glanton being able to take that shit for too much mentally and physically over the rounds. If he does, that will surprise me. I'll be the first to say, and I'll right my wrongs and give him his credit. You know what I mean? But I don't see it.
Put your
Yeah,
money on.
Obatiah a bad boy, bro.
Put your
That's
money on
he
that.
a bad boy. And when I seen when David walked down on him, they kind of size up. They round about the same size. I thought Obatiah was
No,
just
they ain't. No, they
really
ain't, fam.
that much bigger than Benavidez. Say it
No,
again.
no, no, they ain't. No, they ain't. You're gonna see the size of you see the size of the man's shoulders, man. You can see this. You can see the muscle mass. He's way bigger than Benavidez, and you're gonna find out when you get in that ring, and you're gonna knock
Well,
Benavidez out.
I'm speaking on like height I don't care like who wider and all that shit, but I'm talking about like measurements, like height. You know what I mean? Like they look like they pretty much like in the same weight class, damn near. You know what I mean? From what I saw, maybe it'll look different at the face off and the weigh in and in the ring, but man, I don't know. You know what I mean? But Obatiah, a bad boy. Uh, I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. Sunday dinner will be served very soon, so y'all get ready for that. Come on back. Greg, where we at this week? We
It's on
here?
you. It's on you this week.
All right, so Sunday dinner, y'all pull back up to Fighting Words with Bang. Me and Greg Hackett, we gonna be serving plates, and then we gonna be followed up with the smoke show immediately after that. If y'all not subscribed, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Tune in, hit that bell icon so y'all can participate. Y'all can know when we on and when we off. Goddamn. So y'all pull up, man. We love the love. Clizzy, y'all go subscribe to my nigga Empty the Clip to my nigga Anthony Clip
Absolutely.
page. My nigga Tim Boski, UK's finest.
Oh,
Cyrus, we appreciate you for pulling up. Chucky, we appreciate you for pulling up. Everybody, 2 cents to RN loves boxing. Mr. MT23, everybody, Tony, everybody, man, we love the love. B Dungy, we love the love. Tago, we love the love. Y'all pull up, man. We're gonna smoke one. We're gonna feed y'all. And hey, man, it's gonna be a beautiful Sunday, man. It's always a beautiful thing, man. We love the love. Bang.
bang.
We out.